There we go. Right, so then, spinny chair. Right, not a good idea. Hey guys, my name's Amelia, and today I have Liam with me.
Hello.
We did a video on Liam's channel last week.
We did indeed.
I'm a bit late catching up. I'm very sorry, uni and stuff. But today we're doing a video based on tinnitus.
Yes.
Yes, which is something not a lot of people know they actually suffer with.
And I think Americans call it tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Some people have called it tinnitus.
Yeah. Well, we did some Googling and there's not a lot of videos actually other than claiming there's a cure. So we thought that we would use our combined experiences and give you some knowledge.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. So first of all, for those people that aren't exactly aware of what it is, do a definition.
My description of tinnitus, it's different because everyone has their own different forms of it, don't they?
Yes.
Like, I mean, for me, tinnitus is if you imagine a kettle and you imagine it boiling and it makes that high-pitched whistling noise. Imagine that, but the more you think about it, the more it stays. And the more you try to unthink about it, the more it just doesn't go away basically until you forget, until you get distracted. That's how I see it. That's how it is for me. But it was
so mine's more of like a hissing. So it's like someone going in my ear, but it's not really loud. But it's just loud enough just to keep you annoyed, I think.
Yeah.
Though to be honest, I've had it for around a year now. I think it's like a year this month that I officially got it. And to be honest, it's getting quieter, so maybe this is a hope.
See, everyone asks how I became deaf or what. Where did the tinnitus come from? I don't know. I think I don't know. I've always thought that it was. I always used to think that it was me being a stupid 7-year-old and putting my ear near a stereo speaker because that's what I did when I was 7. But
we all know.
No, but I don't know how it happened. So I've never really found out the origin story behind tinnitus or deafness. In terms of how it's developed, I don't know. I mean, I've always had to be very careful because the main way tinnitus can develop is through loud exposure to loud noises and stuff. For someone that's a drummer or likes the odd concert gig here and there, you have a bit of a problem. So,
so I agree.
I don't know. I've always been a bit cautious with protecting my hearing in those environments, but then it still gets louder now. I've got a position now where it comes on at will. So when it wants to, which is just annoying.
Which is something you think if you have recently been diagnosed or have developed it. Yeah, just pay attention to that. It will come on randomly. Don't be alarmed by it really. Yeah. At all.
It's weird because it will come in itself, but then also if you suddenly realise that it hasn't happened, then it'll happen. It's one of those things you can't just thinking about it.
As soon as you think about it, you'll be like, oh my ear.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the worst for that.
So for me, I actually didn't have it until like a year ago. And I think it started with Freshers Week, which is a really bad sign. And I know you guys have already had Freshers Week, but if you're coming up to Freshers, please don't go so close to the speakers, because I'm sure that's what I did like a day before mine started.
I found that as well. During Freshers Week, there was one act with a microphone that was exceptionally loud, and it can be over like a long period where that constant exposure is a problem. That's the big issue. Like they always talk about builders and how they have to be protected every working day because it's on a regular basis, on and on and on. That it becomes a problem. But then there's a problem when your ears start hurting.
And another thing, talking about loudness and earphones. If you listen to loud music, like mostly on your phone, I don't know if iTunes has this, that if you listen to it past a certain requirement, I think the government have like a certain guideline.
80 decibels, I believe.
It will tell you to turn it down. Don't do what I used to do, and to be honest, I still kind of do it because if my hearing's bad, then but that's just me being a little bit of an idiot. But don't do this. Don't do this. Do turn it down. Don't turn it up because there's a reason. There is a reason why that is there.
Yeah, if you have an iPhone, you know what it is. It's kind of like the yellow to red volume indicator.
Yeah, and I think on Android as well, you do get a pop-up. I'm sure on my old phone, which was a Sony, there was a pop-up that was like, this is too loud, and then you had to lock your phone and then unlock it to bring it up. But you can't do that on an iPhone. Yeah, but there's also an app that I've been made aware of called Hear Angel that also does something similar like that, just monitoring how much sound you've been exposed to, and it will say whether you've reached your
daily allowance of a volume.
That's quite cool.
It is quite handy, yes.
Cool.
Brilliant.
So because I was partially deaf in one ear, only temporarily, you might have noticed I close captions on my videos. And that is just because I've now got used to watching things with subtitles, watching anything with subtitles, and also I just don't think it's fair to block out a portion of an audience.
It's a big community though. I think it's about, I don't know the exact number, but I should, but it's hundreds of thousands.
It was someone called Ricky Pointer.
Ricky Pointer, yes.
Yeah, she did a massive video series, which was quite a while ago actually.
Yes.
I think it was before I even started YouTube, and that was the first thing that I was like, well, if I'm starting this, I need to do this.
Yeah.
And if anyone out there is starting a YouTube channel, and I know I've been working with Poki Social TV, I'm currently trying to get them to close caption as well, because I haven't got the details of that, so I can't do that. But I am trying. But you should do this. It doesn't take it takes an extra half an hour of your time. And I know certain big YouTubers, they actually get the audience to do it for them.
Yeah, that's the other thing, you know. A lot of people complain that it's a chore, and it's only a chore if you do it through a certain way.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, Francis. Do you like auto-sync yours? Because there's a variety of different options that you can do. I won't go into too much detail, but they go into, you can either type it up and then YouTube goes, oh okay, we'll sync it for you. Yeah. Or you have to set the timers yourself, and that takes longer. That takes even longer. You have to type them up, then sync them. But it can be quite tedious, but the outcome and the reasons for doing it, I think, outweigh the chore of it. The other thing as well that's kind of worth talking about is how you deal with tinnitus at night, because for me that's the biggest problem.
Yeah,
I get it through the day, but it's also night time is a big issue.
I think it's as well with night time, everything's quiet. You're trying to be nice and chill. This is the time where it's going to be like, peekaboo!
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the time it's going to muck you up. And this is the one thing when I first developed it, this is the one thing that made me really upset, because I am a bit of a lazy person and I do like my sleep. And I was in a student accommodation where in the time you were sleeping, you did have mini windows where it was just no noise at all.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult to put on music and stuff like that because of the fact that you live next to somebody.
Yeah.
And you don't want to keep them awake, and then that will start drama. But yeah, I think sleeping with it is quite difficult. So what I tried to do is I tried to put on relaxation music. So I used to do yoga, and I used to put on the music that fit with that.
Yeah.
That worked for around maybe an hour or so, and I'd get a mini nap in.
Yeah.
But then it would just wake me up. I don't know if you've got anything.
I never use music. You know, there's often kind of a variety of apps that require you to use your phone at night to either help with tinnitus, to help with sleep, or to help with anything like that. I just don't like the idea of putting my phone underneath my bed, because knowing me, I don't want to squash it or crush it. I don't want to. Don't like the idea of putting my phone anywhere near my bed, really. So I've never used music because I feel as though I just find it distracting. Yeah. So for me, I know there's technology available, but I just make do. There comes a point. It's annoying because the other point out of this is that, for me at least, is that tinnitus only becomes a problem when there's silence. Because when there's silence, you then realise there's silence. Yeah. And you try and think that there should be a noise that makes up that silence. Then that's when your tinnitus goes, oh, okay, I'll make a noise.
Yeah, I think the actual, one of the people that I currently read and stuff is just it knows it's trying to combat any other sound when you're trying to do it. So when it's silent, it's winning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think when my boyfriend comes over, I'm actually quite lucky because he stays awake later than me, and he'll put on YouTube streams that I don't really like. So he'll put on Let's Plays and stuff of games that I'd never play, and he'll then stood there giggling to it, and I'll just fall asleep. Yeah. Because it's a background noise that I necessarily don't have to turn off.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing that I do have to say, and I know this sounds really cheesy, but it does get better. Your brain will focus on it and will think, oh, I'm going to stuck this, living with this way for the rest of my life. It will get better, it does, and your brain will kind of be like, even though it's here, we won't recognise it. Yeah. Mine now is nothing compared to what it was in last September when I started.
Mine has kind of stagnated and stayed the same, but that's the thing. When you get used to it over time, you find ways to deal with it, as with any condition.
And I think it's causation as well. If mine was just cold, maybe it's slowing down, maybe trying to do it. Yeah. But then if you've dealt with it, I've dealt with it for such a long time as well. Yeah. You never know. Yes. But I will link some helpful links and stuff for all those people that are maybe struggling. And I also have my Twitter, and Liam has his Twitter. I don't know
yes, I do.
And you can just tweet us and be like, I am struggling with
Yeah.
You can give us tips if this is not enough.
The British Tinnitus Association.
Yeah.
British
British.
Tinnitus Association is a good link to check out as well. And I think
Yeah.
Action on Hearing Loss also does some stuff as well. So yes.
Yeah,
definitely
and
check
Liam
it out.
also did a video on his channel around a few months ago actually, which was about the Tinnitus Awareness Month.
Yes.
I'll also put that in the link, and maybe if you click on his face within the next 5 seconds, you can go to it.
Yes.
You should also like and subscribe his channel.
That's power useful.
Yeah, I think that was actually really good.
Yeah, quite nice discussion and debate that we got going.
Yeah, so that was our video based on tinnitus and closed captioning.
Yes.
So as I have said, I will close caption this video. If it's not up automatically, that's just because rendering and stuff takes time.
It does.
But it will be up, so if you are deaf of hard of hearing, I will be doing it.
Yeah, watch it and also say hello, because I
Yeah.
feel like it's nice to know that
Yes.
people enjoy it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's nice. It's nice to know that you've enjoyed videos and then.
Yeah, and if there's people out there we have helped or are struggling with it, we also have the comment box. Not a lot of people that watch my videos use the comment box, and I would really like people to use it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you do use it, the comment question for this vlog is, have you suffered with tinnitus, even if it's just like an occasional? If you don't, then just write where you're from and everything. Just say hi. And if you do, just let us know. Have a chat.
Yeah. Or
That'd be
if they haven't got it and they have any questions about trying to grasp what it is like, they can leave their questions, leave their FAQs and other things in the comments.
And then if there's a lot of them, I'll put them all in the description later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was Liam. His channel's called
Liam Odell. It's just this is my name. I'm not very inventive, but it's slash the life of a thinker because
there we
it's a bigger name. But yeah, just because I'm original on YouTube, it's my name.
Yeah, mine's my name as well though. But yeah, so go like and subscribe to Liam's channel.
Thank you.
And it was very fun to have him. And also I know I've already said this, but we did do a video on Liam's channel around a week ago, which is teaching me sign language.
Yes.
Which is very fun.
Very
fun. I don't think I can still remember any of it, but it was a week ago. But yes, I am now trying to do a thing now while I'm back at uni to upload once a week. I don't know how good this is going so far. Now, so yeah, we shall see you next week. Well, I'll see you next week. Liam would.
I'm no.
No. Bye!
Bye.